park. That being said, one of the great things about this park is that we do have electrical stuff underneath everything. There are cables underneath the park, so that when our sister park, the Four Freedoms Park, comes online, which is being built now just south of us, we'll have a digital park down there as well. This is a state-of-the-art park. It's 7 acres. It's truly amazing to see it fully developed. I'm sure, as you saw when you were walking in, some of the absolutely beautiful flowers that greet you as you come in. We're going to work on naming each and every one, and I welcome you all here today. The vision for this park started many years ago, and there are many people to thank for making this park a reality. I'd like to start by mentioning Andy Stone, who's actually right here with me, and I think he's going to speak as well. He was the director of the New York City program for the Trust for Public Land, and it was really TLP's vision to create this space, and we owe them truly a debt of gratitude. Working with prior Commissioner Judy Collegiero from HCR in 2003, they started the conversation and the beginning of the hard legwork to make this park a reality. I also think I'd like to mention Jessica Lappin now and thank her as well. The councilwoman was incredibly instrumental in making this park a reality. It was due to her ability to acquire $4.5 million in funding for this park that it is indeed the beautiful park it is now. And her support was tremendous, and we really, all New Yorkers, owe her a debt of gratitude. Additional funding for the park came through RIOC, the State Department of Housing and Community Renewal, and the New York Department of State. They helped to create it as well, and we're very thankful for that. I'd be remiss if I didn't also thank a few folks from Roosevelt Island Operating Corporation that were very instrumental in bringing the park to life. Fernando Martinez, I'd like to point out, Vice President for Operations, who's worked on this park, the tram, and many other things simultaneously and made it come to fruition. His tremendous engineering department, and I don't know if Santo Verta's here, but Santo was really, without his everyday work, I don't think we'd have this park. And also Steve Sharonis, Vice President for Financial Matters, really, he would come down almost every day and check on every plant and see which geese were out here eating the grass seedlings, and he was very protective of every strain of grass out here. So that's wonderful. Steve did all of that. I actually, right before I came up, I was talking to a gentleman in the audience, Javier Ramos, and he mentioned that he was a contractor involved in this project, and it's really testament to the beauty of this park, the fact that folks that were involved in the contracting stages have come out today to see the beautiful park and the reality of it. He mentioned that right here on this site there was a mountain. So they literally moved mountains to make this park a reality, and it's a great thing. It's beautiful to be able to say in this day and age when parks are closing throughout the state and throughout the country due to financial realities that we're opening a park here. And as I mentioned earlier, our sister park, the Four Freedoms Park, which will be opening in 2013, adding a tremendous amount of green space to Roosevelt Island and to New York City. It's a waterfront park. It's spectacular, and it's really an honor to be a part of this. Mentioning the Four Freedoms, I want to mention that Sally Menard is here with us today, and she's working very busily on our memorial, the FDR memorial that will be coming online in 2013 to really finish up this tip of the island. One other thing I'd like to mention is that on this very site where I am standing will be the FDR Hope Memorial, and I know Jim Bates is here today, as is Nancy Brown, and they are incredibly instrumental in making sure that the Hope Memorial is part of this park as well, as another way to honor FDR. So we're a work in progress, but I have to say I think this is a wonderful beginning. This park is spectacular, and it's just great to be here. I want to mention a couple of folks that are here with us that deserve mention: Stephen Shane and Rosina Abramson, two former presidents of RIOC. Glad you're both here with us today. Our newest board member, Sal Ferreira's joined us. Pat Stewart is here, one of our former board members. Manny Burgos has joined us from HCR, and many others, and each of you that are here today. It's great to be able to have this party, this festive moment with all of you, so thank you. Following our little speeches up here, Andy Stone's gonna take folks on a tour of the park. You're welcome to join, and we're gonna have some fun activities for the kids, and I know Jessica Lappin, the councilwoman, brought her kids, so they might like this. We have face painting, balloon making, kite flying, and more. I know quite a few of the camps and other kid organizations on the island are going to be joining us. So without further ado, I'm going to ask Councilwoman Jessica Lappin to come up to talk a little bit about her contributions to this park, and I thank her again and welcome her to the podium.